Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Stansel and I will be your instructor for this course. What I want to do in this quick video is first introduce you to myself, and then we'll also talk about the course a little bit, focusing on the course policies and then also where you're going to find your various resources and assignments for this course. So as I said, my name is Dr. Stansel. I got my PhD from the University of Florida in molecular biology, and I've been teaching at the College of Central Florida since 2007. I routinely teach classes on campus and online in general biology and then also in microbiology. Now, I am available to you pretty much anytime throughout the week by email. You can reach out to me. I check my email every day and I will get back to you as quickly as possible. My goal is within 24 hours, but most of the time it's much quicker than that. So definitely feel free to reach out to me anytime you need to. My email address is listed at the top of the course syllabus, and it's also located in Canvas under the instructor information. My office is in Building 2 upstairs. You can also call me. If you call me, please make sure that you leave an email address if you are leaving a message. That will again help me to get back to you as quickly as I can. I am a resource here for you during this course, so definitely feel free to reach out to me when you have a need. Now, we're going to go through the course policies and we'll also look at the course in Canvas so that you can familiarize yourself with where your resources and assignments are going to be located. This is a look at our course in Canvas. Now this is going to look a little bit different from your view because this is an instructor view, but you will find that the various links are located in the same places. When you first go to Canvas, you're going to see an overview of the course. This is an introductory biology course, so we're going to touch on a lot of different topics in biology, such as evolution, genetics, just general cell structure. And we really just want to develop a good understanding of nature and living systems. Now, if you scroll down on this first page, you're going to see several different links there, and these are kind of the key links that you're going to use throughout the term in the course. So one thing that you can look at kind of immediately is the syllabus here. This is a downloadable version of the syllabus. You can also get information on the syllabus here in the left-hand navigation if you click on syllabus. So I'm going to do that, and you can see that we have my contact information up at the top. We have information about the course, the required text for the course, so the book. I'm going to show you where to get to that. We also have information about the grades in this course. You're going to have two major types of assignments. You will have homework and you will have exams. There will also be an introductory discussion. All of the assignments must be completed during the posted time frame. Make sure that you plan ahead so that you do not miss the deadlines. 70% of your grade will be from your homework assignments and 30% will come from your exams. If you do notice any grading discrepancies when you look at your course grades, definitely bring that to my attention. If I make a mistake on something, I certainly want to correct that. I give you 7 days or 1 week after grade posting to bring any of that to my attention. After that time, then the grade is going to be considered final. So just always keep an eye on your grade. Once you submit an assignment, it's a good idea to go ahead and click on your grade. That will always give you kind of a running total of exactly where you stand in the course at that moment in time. Now, if we just scroll down to the very bottom here, you can see a list of your assignments. You have the deadlines there for each assignment, and you can get to the assignments by clicking directly on those links. That will take you directly to it. Another thing that I want to point out is this printable version of the syllabus. It has the same content on it that you just saw here, but the last page has the course schedule. And I think this displays it very nicely for you so that you can see what's due and when. Notice that the course is divided into 3 modules. Each module is going to have homework assignments, and then it will also have an exam, and there is going to be 1 extra credit assignment per module, and that's your study sheet assignment. Now, there are suggested dates here. Notice that the suggested dates, they kind of are scattered throughout the module. And this is when I would suggest that you do get the assignment completed. This is going to help you to keep up with the content and kind of pace yourself appropriately. However, I will accept late homework assignments as long as they are submitted by the final deadline of the module. And that would be for full credit. So if you do have some emergency come up and you can't submit, say, homework 3 on time, you can submit it the next day as long as you get it done by the final deadline of the module. The only exception to that is going to be the introduction discussion that must be submitted on time, and also the study sheet assignment must be submitted on time. Notice that those have a little asterisk next to them in the schedule. Okay, so plan ahead, make sure that you get those done on time. The exams are going to be open for 2 days. You will have that full 48 hours to complete the exam at home. Make sure you have reliable internet access when you do start it, because this is a single attempt timed exam, so you want to be ready to go as soon as you hit begin on that exam. Now, if we go back to the course and I go to the home of the course, it does notice here that it has a Getting Started module. So the Getting Started module, that is the best place to start when you're familiarizing yourself with the course. I'm clicking on that here, and you can see that it starts off with an orientation video, which is what you're watching right now. And then right underneath that is a link for the textbook. This is where you can access the textbook or get information about buying the textbook. So this textbook is an open source textbook, meaning it is free if you want to use it in an electronic version. So this would be reading it in the web browser, downloading a PDF file. I actually have links directly to the textbook chapters buried in the pages in Canvas, so that's an easy way to access the readings. However, if you want a printed copy of the textbook, you can certainly purchase that. That is available in the CF bookstore. You can also buy it at a variety of websites such as Amazon. Okay, but you don't have to buy it. You can certainly read it for free using the links that I provide. If we go back, you have some other information here about just tips for being successful in this course. Want to point out that there are some links for Canvas, just how to do some different things in Canvas, such as set up your notification preferences. That is important because that's going to help you get reminders for announcements, reminders for assignment deadlines. So I definitely suggest you take a look at that if you don't know how to set up notifications. There is some other helpful information here. And then on the next page, there is information about technical support. So in this course, there's a lot of resources available to you. I am here to help you with any content-related issues and questions. And then if you have technical problems, then we do have individuals that can help you with Canvas itself, and we also have individuals that can help you with your computer, your browser, whatever's not working for you. So here is a list of some of those phone numbers, email addresses that you can contact if you need to get help. This is also located on the home page. Notice that there is a tech support button right there that you can click on that link, and that will take you to that page so that you don't have to necessarily remember exactly where those phone numbers were located at. Now, as you go through the Getting Started module, at the very end of it, notice there is a syllabus quiz. That syllabus quiz must be completed to get access to the course assignments and the material. So this quiz, it should be relatively simple. It's based on the information in the syllabus and in this orientation video, and it's just to make sure that you understand the course policies and what's going to be expected of you this term. You can take it numerous times if need be, but again, you have to pass that in order to access the actual content of the course. So once you pass that, then you will have access to the materials. Now, if we go back to the modules and we look a little lower, you can see where the first module begins. Okay, so module 1. If I click on our first chapter, which is chapter 2, this will give you an overview of what you have for each chapter to look at and go through. So the chapter page is going to start off with the learning objectives. So these are the main points that you want to get from this particular chapter. And then there is a link that's going to take you directly to the textbook reading. So I've clicked that here. You can see that you can read it directly on the screen. You have some links in the left-hand navigation to kind of click to the different sections of that chapter. And that would be a great way to read the textbook. Again, if you want to purchase a copy of the textbook, you can do that too. All right, further down you have the lectures for that chapter. These are YouTube videos, so that means that they should be pretty easy to watch on any device that you want to watch them on. Notice that they are playlist, which means that if you click up here in the right-hand corner, you can see a list of the videos that are here for this particular chapter. So you are expected to watch all of these. You really should approach it as though you're sitting in a classroom lecture. And what I mean by that is have some paper and pencil next to you so that you can take some notes as you go through them. I think that's very helpful. And of course, you can pause the video as you need to so that you can finish writing down whatever's coming up on the screen. So this is available for each chapter. If we hit the next button down here, that will take you to the homework for that chapter. The homework is involved. It is time consuming. It's not something that I would expect you to complete in 1 hour. So because of that, it is not timed. You can work on this for a while and then come back the next day if you want. You can work on it and then go back to your textbook, go back to your lectures, whatever you need to do. And when you hit submit, that is when it is submitted for grading. So definitely make sure that you are done completely with the homework before you submit it for grading. But plan to take quite a bit of time going through this homework. This is your main graded assignment for the class. Your homework is 70% of your grade, so we definitely want to spend a lot of time doing those homework assignments. Okay, and then if we click the next button, that's going to take you to the next chapter in that module. So just going back to the module, you can see towards the end you have the link for the study sheet assignment. Again, no late submissions are accepted here, and this is an optional assignment. This is for extra credit. I strongly encourage you to complete this assignment. There's more directions on the page about it, but this should also help prepare you for the exam. And then the exam is the last link in the module. Okay, so each module is set to open one after the other, okay, and you can see when the final deadlines are here at the top for each module. This is also going to be on your course schedule, which is the last page of the syllabus. Again, I suggest that you do make a copy of that and hang it somewhere. Other things to take a look at, the discussions. There is the introduction discussion. That is your only graded discussion. But then there's also this discussion here for you to ask questions. This is how I would prefer that you ask your content questions. This is a discussion board that I'm going to be monitoring, and also your classmates will have access to. I suggest that you subscribe to this discussion, and then if you have a content related question, post it here. This is because a lot of students tend to have the same questions. This way I can answer it in one place, and everybody can benefit from that question and answer. Feel free as well, if you see a question and you know the answer to it, to go ahead and jump in there and answer it. And this is going to help us get everybody's questions addressed very quickly. So I encourage you to interact with each other on this discussion board. But again, I am going to be monitoring it. So don't feel like I'm not going to answer the questions if you post them there. Your classmates may jump in, but I will also be jumping in and answering those. One other thing, the grades link here in the left-hand navigation, this is where you would go to actually see what your grade is in the course and just review all your grades for each assignment. Again, I suggest that you review these regularly so that you know always where you stand in this course, and it's not going to be any surprise when you do have your grade at the end of the course. Okay, so if you have any questions, definitely send them to me. You can reach me by email. That is the best way to contact me. I do check email pretty much every day of the week, and I will respond to your emails as quickly as possible. Worst case scenario, 24 hours, but typically much more quickly than that. I'm looking forward to a great term.